Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. And he plays one through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well played. Spread out to the left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Morata. Over to the left. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to play it through. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. He gets big! No, not the best of headers.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
It's going to be disappointing. Alvarez! Oh, it's hit the post! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Now it's Williams. And it's Grimaldo. He has found the way through. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Decent chance! Goal! Spain! The breakthrough strike. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Spain have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt.
A terrific header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Argentina are looking to go forward now. And he shoots! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Argentina grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Nicely weighted ball. Looking for options for movement. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now he's off and running. Nico Williams receives it in a wide position. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Morata. He's had it taken off him. Oh, this looks sharp. Great vision. Now there's a... And the shot! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Williams. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, no joy this time. Argentina applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And that's definitely not his best. Fabian Ruiz has created one goal already. Morata. Now the ball's gone astray. Morata had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now this could be it. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. Ball looks a good one. And he's got the beat. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Not the most convincing of passes. Looking for the run. Nico Williams. He's a sharp little ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Great ball, and he's in. Garnacho! And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back on the way. Al Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri given the lift of his goal. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Fabian Ruiz. Paredes pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Pass is just off target. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy and smartly reclaimed. And it's Pedri. Morata. McAllister shifted it to the flank. Tagliafico steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Unai Simon chooses to deal with it himself.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 23 será sustituido por el dorsal...
Played out wide. Yamal. Well, that is one way to stop him. Fernandez. Yamal picks it up out wide. It's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. McAllister is looking wide. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well measured. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's found a way through. Can he get on the end of this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's got away, tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
We have got
7,
changes here,
Morata,
from both sides in fact.
será reemplazado por
Spain do
el
have
dorsal
options
26.
available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Spain have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Martinez. Can he get it through? Well, that looks a decent ball. Pedri. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Knocks it into space.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Messi. Oh, he's bust. And Messi! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Pedro Porro. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal, he's found a way through. Oh, important interception. Tagliafico cuts out the pass. Martinez goes on a charge down the left. Now, can they get him away? Hoisted in. Chance! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pedri tries to pass it through. Tagliafico makes the interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's McAllister. Tagliafico. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Big chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Argentina complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter.
Chance, surely! Quality ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Spain illustrating perfectly the fickle... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Saka! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Palmer. It's a really well-measured ball. Kane. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into space. Oh, super ball. It's Kane! Just off target. England with the corner. They're first. Saka plays it short. Alexander-Arnold, Saka, terrific header, he scored!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control, that's how you do it.
Satisfyingly simple, there's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter, did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, it's a great ball here. Bellingham. Looking for shapes to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
England are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
And he can clear it away. England have it back and can go again. Nuno Mendes. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, good-looking ball. Nuno Mendes. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rafael Leao. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Lewis Skelly, pass somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, this looks sharp. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo, there's the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Foden gets into some space. And that's the keeper's ball. Nuno Mendes. And that could set him on his way. Nuno Mendes is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now that looks a decent ball. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Alexander-Arnold. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? Stones kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now this could be a chance. Good challenge, excellent challenge. That has been cut short. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Looking to play him in. Palmer. Foden. Bernardo Silva with the foul. Alexander-Arnold. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Deep into stoppage time. Oh, that's well spotted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Bruno Fernandes gets a foot in here. Ball is over the line.